Hey guys, welcome to Tobago Cays Marine Park, a small archipelago located in St Vincent and the Grenadines, where the water is aqua blue and teeming with marine life. We'll be enjoying this paradise for one more day before the weather forces us to get on the move to somewhere a little more protected from the wind and waves. If you missed last week's episode, make sure you catch up on that one. And if you're new around here, please hit that subscribe button. Good morning. It was quite rolly last night. Not the best sleep. I guess that's what happens when you anchor behind a reef and they have low tide and high tide. So when it's low tide, it actually protects you from the swell, and then obviously when it's high tide, it comes over and gets quite rolly and choppy. So not the worst roll that I've experienced, but still enough to keep you awake all night. Ooh. Maybe we'll try anchor in a different spot around here for tonight. See how we go, but I'm sure it's worth it for what today will bring.
We got some coconuts. I got damaged on the way up there. It was a huge tree. It was the only one with coconuts that were semi-okay. But yeah, we're going to use this flesh and we're going to make some coconut milk out of them. Super
There wasn't
easy.
really any water in there, was it?
Well, there was, but we cracked it open when we were opening it, and it was a bit young, the water.
Yeah.
Good hangover cure though.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah, so we're just going to get all the flesh out, put it in a bowl with a cup of hot water, and then blend it, and then we'll use something
A
to
tea
strain
towel.
it,
I think
basically.
we've got a tea towel that's kind of like cheesecloth material if it's still there.
Okay, perfect.
And then we're going to make pina coladas with it. So it came out like real nice and thick, but we just did it in the strainer, but it does still have like some husky bits in it. We kind of wanted to try it in the strainer first so that we could get like a lot of the fat out, like the actual thick creamy stuff from coconut cream. But because it is still a little bit like, it's kind of got like, yeah, the little flakes in it, we might still put it through the cheesecloth. Because it's a bit like nicer in the mouth, I reckon, for a drink like
Great. This stuff tastes amazing. So that's the
that. Like the grated bits of
yeah,
coconut.
grated coconut. It nearly tastes like porridge.
Alright, so here's the tea towel.
It's coming right out now. It's coming out everywhere.
Yeah, it's because it's like thicker than a cheesecloth, so it's like
Just
not
going everywhere.
as easily
yeah.
coming out as of the bottom. So it's kind of like I'm just bursting at the seams, basically. Look at that though.
Wow.
I'm milking it. Milking a coconut.
Well, that wasn't too hard to do, really, was it?
Nah, it's cool. We got a blender, so that helps. Probably be a bit harder if you didn't have a blender.
Wonder how much we're going to get out of it. 500ml, you reckon?
Probably, yeah. 400, 500, same as a can, I guess.
250ml of coconut.
After all that coconut milking, we were more than ready to knock back a few pina coladas this afternoon. But to distract ourselves from the temptation, we dove into this incredible water to see what kind of creatures were hanging out below. Yeah, I don't think you guys can see that, but there's an octopus, but the poor hit thing has really made himself too inconspicuous because he's got this like perfect circle in the coral. Oh, so cute. After our dive, we hopped in the dinghy for a little explore around the other side of the island. That's when we stumbled across this gorgeous little beach on the opposite side of the island from where we had our barbecue in the last episode. This spot is where the locals host their famous lobster barbecue feast for cruisers. It's definitely on the pricier side, but if it's in the budget, it's a great way to support the locals and treat yourself to something special. We have stingrays at the back of the boat. It was time to test out those pina coladas. I'm gonna put my fins on, why not?
Oh, Dave! Someone's got things like your fins. Yeah. Overcompensating.
Yeah, 100%.
Alright, get in there, girl.
Yeah.
Can you see anything?
There's 4, yeah. You can see it clear as day. Come in. Sadly, the underwater footage stuffed up here, so you have to use your imagination. But one thing I will say is we are sold on getting some underwater lights for the Bahamas. I think the boys are also sold on getting a catamaran so they can refine their pole dancing skills. Let's just say those pina coladas went down a little too easy.
We've just said goodbye to our friends on Revelry. They're going to ABC's.
Yeah, they got like a 3-day sale ahead of them, and I would not want to be them right now because we had a bit of a celebration last night.
We had a wild night last night.
I'm not really feeling hungover, but got a bit of a sore neck from whipping my head around. And we kind of had like a bit of a storm come over during the night too, which wasn't ideal. So it got pretty windy and raining, but on the plus side, we had no water and it pretty much filled one of our tanks. So
yeah,
we're
so
pretty
good.
happy. And it's starting to rain again now.
But yeah, it's bittersweet, but that's what sailing is. You always have friends, and you never go in the same direction.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was
more
so
often than not, hey.
very fun to hang out with them, and it was probably the best week we've had sailing. In the Caribbean, yeah, Tobago Keys.
Amazing, beautiful.
What a spot.
Yeah, it's getting pretty windy and shitty here today though, so I'm kind of keen to, I'm ready to get moving to a more protected spot hopefully. So we're going to go to Kanawan today, we think. We're trying to see if we can get into a marina there, but might not happen.
The nicest marina probably in the world.
It's probably got like the nicest bathrooms like that we'll ever see in a marina. If not, we may go on to Beckway. I don't know, we'll see what it's like when we get there.
Yeah. But breakfast first at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, we didn't eat dinner last night, so we're pretty damn hungry, so we're having a feast this morning, even though we've got barely any food left.
Time to go, I think. There's Revelry. Get themselves ready for their passage. We're hoping they were going to come to St. Martin with us, do another Chrissy together, but no go. It's a nice song when you hear the water coming out. Oh, yeah. What are we doing, darling?
Hey,
What are we doing?
we're heading to a really nice marina at Kanawan to stay on the dock for like 4 hours. So we're going to go and do that and check out the facilities, and we really need to fill up water, get our power back up because we're pretty low on power. We badly need to do laundry, and it'd be really nice to even be able to use their apparently beautiful showers. It looks really nice.
The whole marina, they've got an infinity pool, they've got like a gym you can use, they've got everything there.
Yeah, it'd be really nice to be able to stay 2 nights, but see what happens. But yeah, we've got some, it's a little bit spicy getting over there.
Yeah, so this is the way we're heading, and we've just got a squall just come over that area,
Yeah,
literally where we're heading.
Right now, it looks gusty out there too, so.
Hopefully that'll pass by the time we start moving. But yeah, we've only got a 6 nautical mile journey and we are there.
Oh, Daddy put ropes in your spot.
Alright, let's go.
I said to Jason, I'm really sad to be saying goodbye to the beautiful water. Incredible. I can see like full on waves out there too. It's sketch looking.
Yeah, that's right there.
Oh, it's disgusting out here.
This squall is wild. It's seriously just bucketed down rain. It's been 20 knots on the nose the whole way here. We just checked the weather and there's a huge storm just north of us. And it's, yeah, it's pretty full on. Like, you can only just see the land here. We're very close to the marina.
Not the most ideal weather to be asking someone to come and dock up.
I know.
Oh my god. If we were on anchor right now, we could be collecting all this water. That's all I'm thinking.
Oh.
Sandy Lane Yacht Club, Sandy Lane Yacht Club. This is sailing vessel Escapade, over.
Woo! It is wet out here. Right, Janae's getting the fenders out. Look how nice this place is.
I've got white shorts on. They're gonna be see-through. Oh, it's like a lake in here. Amazing. We made it. Not the best weather.
So we've just pulled up to the marina and it is absolutely bucketing down. So we've decided to
We ain't going anywhere, so.
transfer the water. We're collecting it and we're transferring it to from the back tank to the front tank.
Oh, because rainwater just tastes so much nicer
Yeah, it
than anything
does.
else you can get.
So yeah, this is our process. What you do when you're in a marina, hey? Don't use their water.
Spilled that a little bit.
So did I. What are you doing, girlies? You enjoying it? Enjoying the wet weather? Look at it. That's nasty. That's some serious rain. Kanawan, hey? What do you think of Kanawan?
Well, we didn't really see it, did we? Went to the marina. That was actually really nice to be there for. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see anything. Or
It rained for 6 hours. Literally
Yeah.
non-stop, heavy rain.
yeah, it was pretty full on. We filled our tanks with rainwater, which we could have done on anchor anyway. But it was nice to be on the dock because I imagine it got pretty gusty and swelly out here.
It
So
was disgusting.
yeah, it would have been really nice to be able to stay, but yeah, little bit more pricey.
Use the pools and facilities and stuff.
Mm.
Anyway, we are going to head to...
Back way.
And yeah, it should hopefully be a pretty good sail. We're supposed to have wind on the beam. The wind's coming directly where we're supposed to be going in this bay, but I think it's just this bay is a bit weird.
Beckway is also part of St Vincent and the Grenadines and a popular spot for cruisers with a large and usually well-protected bay on the west side of the island.
They've got a first rate bin on their boat. I'm loving these conditions. We are flying right now. We're going between 7 and 8, sometimes a little bit over. And we're mowing down this boat in front of us. They had a 3 nautical mile head start, and now they're just under 1 nautical mile ahead of us. Woohoo! Not everything's about racing though.
Sure about that?
What have we got? We got a second reef in the main and a first reef in the headsail.
And we had a massive wave.
Oh yeah.
Well, not a massive wave, we just went nose into a crashing wave.
Yeah, like engulfed our boat.
Yeah, I don't think we've had that much water over the boat since the Atlantic.
No.
I squealed.
Yeah, it made you a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
How are you finding the sail, darling?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just always keen to get there, you know?
We're nearly there.
I'm counting down the minutes.
Lucky we're going quick now. Again.
After dodging all the earlier squalls, one massive system decided to take over the entire Atlantic sky. Even though we were hitting record speeds on our little mono, it was pretty clear there was no outrunning this one.
Average 7.9 knots.
Nice.
That's our quickest ever.
Wow.
There we go.
And we just pulled the head sail in and turned the motor on because we got a big ass squall coming our way and it looks pretty damn scary.
Nasty.
I imagine right when we go to anchor, that's going to hit us. Pretty horrible. bathers on ready to anchor because I'm like, I'm gonna get soaked, so I might as well put my bathers on and then jump in the water. Or just have like a rinse off out there, you know?
I'm
On
soaked.
my morning shower.
You can't see the anchorage. I can see a big boat. in front of
Super
us.
yacht?
Yeah, a huge super yacht.
32 and a half knots apparent. This is a prime example of why you want your clears to be good, because we can see through this one and we can barely see through this one. And right now, to be looking out around the corner, you can't actually open your eyes. It hurts. So yeah, it's pretty damn important for in this kind of weather, just for your vision. What's happened, hon?
We've got a huge tear in our mainsail. Two big tears
Where the holes already were.
inside.
So that,
We had really small holes before, but now they're very big holes.
so we should have patched them before we went sailing.
We need a new main. Very badly.
We've still got some pretty pricey upgrades ahead for Escapade. Our sails are 13 years old and have been absolute troopers, making it across the Atlantic despite already starting to fall apart back in the Mediterranean. They're made of laminate, which really isn't built for the tropical heat and humidity of the Caribbean. Some parts now feel like tissue paper, and honestly, we've pushed them way beyond their limits. It's safe to say they've earned their retirement.
How good is this noodle salad bowl? Jason's got a yummy burger with bacon and yeah, a cute little brown paper bag. And what a view. I reckon this is well deserved after our last couple of spicy sails.
Yeah, we've blown a mainsail.
You've blown a mainsail. We're soaking with delicious food that's very expensive.
We hope you enjoyed this week's episode. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. It really helps us out. And if you've got some spare change and want to help us inch closer to affording a shiny new mainsail, we'd love your support on Patreon. As a thank you, you'll get early ad-free access to our episodes, real-time updates, and the occasional live chat. All the links are in the description below. Cheers, guys.